Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tyler here from Tyler Trading Tips. I hope you've had a fantastic, profitable trading week. I'm back again with another Forex live trade recap. We are here, it is just past 10:30 in the morning during the Heart of London session, and I've entered, as we can see in the top left, cable Swiss franc on the 15-minute chart. This is also an IC Markets live account as well for the cable chef that I'm trading. We've entered at the whole significant level of 1.29 during the Heart of the London session, so this is the low of the day. I'm predicting this as the low of the day. The ADR range is absolutely massive, so my stop loss was 5 pips, so I've managed to risk free immediately. I'm around 2 risks to reward right now, and my target is just shy of 100 pips at 1 to 20 risks to reward. So yeah, what was the rationale behind me taking this trade? If we just go out to the 1 hour frame, we can see that the 1 hour at the start of March has been uptrending and going higher, and now it's a little bit rangy, but it's still grinding higher and higher, and we're at this whole level now to go up even more potentially here. If we go to the 4 hour, again another further bullish market. We can see it's just been grinding higher and higher and higher, so I'm just looking for that final push to take some profit there. And again, if we go to the daily chart as well, we can see it's just been rallying since the start of the year. The start of the year around here, it's just been going up. So my bias has been nothing but bullish for this pair. So yeah, this is why I've now entered at the whole significant level here, London low of the day, with lower time frame setups for based on my system, and yeah, taking it from there. The fact that this whole level here of 1.3 is within the full range of the ADR, fantastic. That means I don't necessarily have to target these highs. If we zoom out a bit further, we can see that there are previous day highs just here, so there's sell stop liquidity above here, and there'll be sell stop liquidity for about another 30 pips at least, so that's all the way up there. So you can see 1.3 is very, very reasonable for a target level, like I say, especially because it's in the full average daily range. So yeah, so that's my rationale behind the trade. 5 pip stop loss, 1 to 20 risk to reward, and I'm risk free. I'll update you as the trade further progresses throughout the day, and we'll see how it goes. I'll be more than happy as well to hold this trade into the final day of the week, which is Friday, and class this as a swing trade, because this to me is one of my grade A setups, very high probability. So yeah, that's why I'm not going to exit too prematurely, but we'll see how it goes, and I'll update you shortly, folks. This is Tyler, I'll see you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tyler here from Tyler Trading Tips, just giving you an update on my current live trade recap for cable Swiss franc. As you can see in the top left, we're on an IC Markets live cable Swiss franc 15-minute chart. Now here's the update. The time is nearly 20 past 3 on the 11th of March. I entered at an amazing level just underneath the whole level of 1.29. We came up, we retested that whole level. My entry was so good, I risk freed at 3R where this price was here, came down, retested, and then carried on all during the rest of London and now into the heart of New York. I'm up over about 7 risks to reward. I'm looking to target around 20 risks to reward at 100 pips. My stop loss was 5 pips, as you're aware. Yeah, so trade's going absolutely amazing right now. Absolutely amazing. We're risk free. We've carried on. Like I said, I'm prepared to hold this into the final day of the week on a Friday, just to allow the maximum opportunity to be made from this. But after Friday, end of Friday, whenever it decides to exit, I will be taken out manually. But best case scenario, it'll take me just before the 1.3 000 level. So that's just a current update during the New York session. It's been pretty much a breeze. A lot of smart money investors would have got in on the retest of this level. I just happened to know my system, got in at the best possible price, so I didn't need to worry about this area here. Yeah, it's quite funny. Ultimately, like, we've had a lot of sellers come through during Asia / the start of London, so a lot of the public was under the impression that this pair was going to sell, and that's when my system comes in and buys up all that liquidity to take you all out, basically. So as long as you keep selling on this pair, I know that my trade is going to carry on rallying, at least till the sell stops will be taken out up here. But again, as we scroll out, we can see these highs here from 2 days ago. I'm looking for sell stops above there where we hit the 1.3 level, and we know that the full ADR is just a little bit above that as well. So yeah, really good so far. I know a lot of retail traders have struggled this week, but you know, if you've got a system and you stick to it, you're not using discretionary feelings and emotions to get in trades, and you're using mechanical rule-based systems, you shouldn't have a problem making money week on week. I've been in AUD Japan today on Monday, and now Thursday. I'm now in my second trade. I've only clicked the button twice this week. So there you have it. You don't need to be trading 40 trades a week, 50 trades a week. You just need to click the button once or twice, following your rules, and you can make outstanding lethal account growing returns. So yeah, hopefully you're taking some great stuff from this. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe. I'll carry on producing these live trade recaps as they come, because you just don't see them. You don't see people doing this. You don't see people showing your live account up here and making trades from start, mid to end. Trading view, I show it at the end to conclude the brief, but you know, it's not always about showing off, oh, this was my trade and this is the bar replay of it. Did you actually get in it or not? Show us the live account, and this is what this channel is going to provide you guys every single time without fail. So yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. I'll update you my progress if I close manually or if I close out early, but this is just to show you the mid stage. I'll probably now update you near the end of the day for today. But all the best, ladies and gents. See you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Tyler here from Tyler Trading Tips with an update on the live trade recap for cable Swiss franc. IC Markets Live cable Swiss franc 15-minute chart. Time is nearly 6:30 in the evening now. It's definitely become a trade that I'll have to swing trade into the final day of the week, Friday, to see what we get. It was off to a great start, pretty much got to about 9R when it hit the highs here. It's now pulled back. I'm probably hovering, or I can check now, just quickly check on my phone. I'm hovering about 4R, so it's kind of pulled back quite a significant amount. I was up as high as 46 pips, and it has drawn down roughly about now 20, so it's done a 50% retracement of the whole move of today. But still holding my wits. It's still what I consider a high probability setup, so it is worth being patient for this one and using the final day to my advantage here. Yes, I'll happily accept the break even, but I haven't lost anything in that sense. But let's see what we can get out of this. Even if I am taking out early at these highs, because it has played about all day today. I know just across the board, think pairs like Euro USD, USD CAD, they haven't really been performing well. This I'm lucky to have gotten into because it has performed, but not as great really. So yeah, worst case situation is I take out really early tomorrow, or I take out at these highs here, which make it a 70 pip win, or we get lucky and then overnight it carries on, and then during London it just carries on for the win to automatically take profit. But this is just to show you an update of a whole day's worth today. It's not really gone nowhere, to be honest with you. I'm up about a maximum of 20 pips with my 5 pip stop loss. So yeah, 4 risk to reward we end the day with, which again is still good. It's average in my opinion. That's an average sort of day. But let's see if we can push. Yeah, I'll keep you posted, most likely tomorrow morning now. But this is just to show you where we currently stand for a whole day. So I'll see you tomorrow, folks. Signing out for now. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler here. We're back with the Forex live trade recap for cable Swiss franc. We're near the end of the trading day, so it's been one full day's worth of trading. We're about to go into the transition of Friday, the final day of the week. You can see here at the bottom it's the 11th of March at 9:30, and changeover of day begins at 10 PM. It's been an interesting one for this pair, to be honest with you. Got in at an amazing price here, just underneath the 1.29000 level. Came up over 40 pips, as we can see here. yeah, nearly 50 pips of movement, to be honest with you. Pulled back, and now we've got this continuation move into the changeover of day. So we could potentially expect some play around over the changeover of day, which is standard to happen. Then potentially throughout the whole of Asia, it continue up, pull back a bit, and then London session just finish off upside. That's what I'm expecting, but again, we'll see. By here, it's been good that it's been able to push back up with this nice momentum candle here. That just shows me further that all these sells that have happened here, all the sells that have happened here, there is AI looking to take that liquidity now that's occurred here from sell stops, and there's sell stops here, and again, if we zoom out, there's sell stops here. So for Friday, I'm looking for it to finish strong and see if we can at least get to here, where I would take a minimum of 75 pips, which is fantastic. 75 pips is more than enough. I think that's about 15 risk to reward for me. I'll take that and end my week happily. So for an early exit, we'll do that. But regardless, don't really see a reason right now to change my best case scenario entry, should we say, for that. And yeah, this is just to give you another update. It was literally looking like it was going to break me even, but at the moment, no, it's looking like there are buyers still present from this situation here. So I'll update you now come the morning during London session, see where we are. But yeah, currently I'm up over 36 pips, which is great. Fantastic. It's roughly about 7 risk to reward, so not bad for one day's worth of trading. A lot of people would just be happy with that. But yeah, looking to swing trade this, see what we can grab to end the week. And just a sign off from this day, we're on an IC Markets live account, cable Swiss franc 15-minute chart. Yeah, see you tomorrow, folks. All the best. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tyler here. We're back with another update, just to let you know that I've moved my risk even higher. So I'm securing and locking in some profit just below the lows here. We can see that we're at 9 minutes to 11 AM 12th of March on an IC Markets live account. We saw this pullback happen, and I was like, oh, okay then, so it's going really well, pull back. So because this has happened now, I've adjusted my target. So I've lowered my target down. So I'm taking 18.6R, which again, still can't complain. I'm going a bit closer to these highs here, as you can see. I feel like that's more than acceptable to take for the day. Instead of going for the whole level, I think just take at these previous highs. I may even adjust it a little bit lower down. So I'm taking a full 18R instead of the 18.6. But we'll see. Just because of this pullback that happened, it didn't go straight to the target. I know it doesn't always go up instantly, it does move in waves, but I feel like, yeah, just taking around this high should be more than enough to target for this trade. But that's just to let you know that I've moved my risk up and I've adjusted my target to 18.6, 18R. So there we go. I'll update you now on the final leg of this trade. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler here from Tyler Trading Tips. This is just an update on the live chart trade recap for cable Swiss franc. As we can see, we've had an absolute melt off of the trade, so I actually took out at 8 risk to reward. I was up 16 risk to reward, where I should have actually taken profit. If we look back, we can see the previous yesterday's highs. It came straight back to it and then melted off. So that's the second trade this week I've done that. So in future, I will just be targeting yesterday's highs and lows and not trying to grab more than that. You can see that I entered around here. I could have exited with 75 pips. I made only 8R. So that's just to show you on a live chart that we're out of the trade. We'll go to trading view now, which I have here, and this is the 15-minute chart for the pound Swiss franc. We can see that obviously the previous day's highs got hit and it melted off. My trade was here, stop loss 5 pips. Let's just zoom in, and there we go, 5 pips. I closed the trade manually at 129.375 at 40 pips, which is 8.16 8R, and it went as high as we can see the previous daily high. Sorry, the previous daily high was 15R, should I say. So yeah, it is quite a detrimental money off on the table still. But you live and learn, I guess. You live and learn, and still to take 8 risk to reward is still good. Hasn't been the best of weeks, but I'll be more than happy to take the 8R. So yeah, in future though, my lesson for trading: take at the previous highs and lows and be happy with that, essentially. But yeah, on to next week now. That closes the brief for cable Swiss franc. Hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, like, save on Instagram, thumbs up and subscribe for YouTube, and I will see you soon, folks. Have a great weekend.